This week on the White Knuckle Web Show, girl power.
We just blew out like 20 turkeys, so hopefully that's a good sign that they're hungry. But it's cold, it's pretty.
I say we get to the blind.
After hunting with a bow for a couple of months, it's always fun to change it up come gun season. My wife Katie, who is better known as the Corn Gobbler, is not only drop dead gorgeous, but she can aim the old fire cannon pretty good.
We got in here, and it's such a quick little, it's a perfect setup. Really, really close. And we didn't blow anything out, so.
I hope tonight's the night.
Should see something. Should be interesting. Hopefully Katie's buck is a buck that we could see. Walter Payton is another buck. He's a giant. He's a buck we could potentially see. If Walter Payton stepped out, you'd poop your pants.
Ouch.
Oh, he's huge, but he's got a busted G2, but it doesn't matter, he's a giant.
So anybody goes tonight.
And then there's two big 8-pointers too. So.
Anybody goes.
Yeah, unless it's a young one, then we'll let it go. Basically snuck the back of this blind. I have 2 acres of standing beans right out here in front of the blind. Everything else is cut all around it. I've caught a couple different bucks out here. One of them was, I know Walter Payton could come out here. He's a giant. And then one of the other bucks that I saw earlier this year that I kind of passed a shot on is a buck I call the Night Fox that Katie actually named.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. We already had a mouse in the blind. I was hoping we'd go without having any mice in the blind this year. No. They always have to be on my side, too.
Another one coming.
I gotta get my 25th layer just right.
Are you looking good?
Yeah, feeling real good.
Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling like I've gained 50 pounds in clothing.
You don't look it.
Yes, I do. My boots go up to the boots go up to the back of my knee, so I can like barely walk. I feel like that helps a very doughboy.
Well, you're a girl. So.
But I'm warm, and that's what's important.
Tonight's the night. I've been watching the weather for a week. Today the high was 0. It got down to like -10, -11 last night. Right now the wind chill is like -15 to -20. So
It's cold.
it's very cold. I got the warmest of clothes that I own, and we're putting her in a sleeping bag. We are on a bunch of knockdown corn. I just put this blind here a week ago just for Katie for this night.
Move the rest for me.
That's good. You need a rest. Shoot the one right there on the left. One that just came out. Hold on. Shoot him whenever you're ready. Make sure you're dead nuts on him. I got one. Just wait. Take your time. Let him stop moving.
The red.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Dead nuts. Right at the heart. Just let him stop. Let him stop. Let him stop. Don't shoot. Just don't shoot yet. Let him go.
I blew his shoulder out.
Right at the shoulder. Just wait. Let him stop. Yes! Holy cow, you hit him high. I think he's... Let's go make sure he's dead. That's the number one most important thing.
That's a buck I call Gibson. He's been living on our farm for 2 years now, at least.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like that was quite an adrenaline rush. I was like shaking and the does were right there. I thought they were going to get us. And then Todd starts freaking out because here comes a bigger buck than the one I was like seeing if I could even shoot. And then this one comes out behind it. How long are we? Look at its white feet. Look how spotted that is.
He's an old deer, dude. He is a stud. I can't believe it. Broad daylight too. Look at
Then
you.
I think I shot him like, because I didn't want to hit his
You hit him.
shoulder.
You hit him a little high.
He's a big boy.
He was the one I was hoping you were
I can't believe this just happened. I like visioned it, and the bucks were all coming out down here, and then Katie's buck comes out, and I was like, I'll shoot myself. I'm okay with that. And then when I saw this one's rack compared to that, I didn't like let myself look at it.
I gotta tell you, I was kind of hoping I might get a crack at this deer. I tried like crazy on our property, and then I was hunting DL, so I pretty much just left him alone and hoped Katie would get a crack at him. We actually last Saturday night we were out trying to kill this deer on our property, but he was just in the wrong spot. Our corn didn't come up that good, and look at that, what a beauty.
He's got lots of character.
What a giant.
This one
Absolute giant.
Once again, Katie got it done, and I could not have been more proud. What you don't see on camera is the madness behind the scenes of filming a pretty frantic situation for both a new hunter and a cameraman who just generally freaks out all the time. It never happens like you imagine, but in this case, I'm okay with that. Gibson is a 6 or 7 year old buck and one of the biggest bodied animals we've ever killed. What a butterball.
The late season is upon us. I've actually not even been out yet. It's been crazy with business and the holidays and everything, and I'm still hunting DL. And I just checked my cameras yesterday. He's been hitting this corn big time, so it's been pretty mild, and I'm kind of just trying to be patient and wait for the right time where I might be able to catch him out here. I'm surrounded by does. I got about 15 does out in front of me right now. More coming, so should be a good night. Last night I was hunting way up in it, not adjacent, way I don't know, probably 3/4 of a mile from here. I was sitting out on a corn plot and I saw close to 22 deer, I think, come out. So I shot a doe right at last light. Initially, I thought this was a low hit, but it actually was pretty perfect. I took her right through her heart. She dropped right into the arrow. I might shoot another doe tonight. I gotta land on her doe tag, so I might try to fill that depending on what happens, but I'm trying to hold out for a big buck. I couldn't resist. I am so sorry. I'm gonna leave her lay right out there and hunt the rest of the night. I'm pretty sure if a deer came out and saw her, he's gonna be curious. Another big doe down.
I didn't get the shot on camera, but I was so focused at making sure I shot her perfect. I hit that one last night a little bit low, I ended up getting her right through the heart, but this one I focused so hard on the shot that I forgot that she walked off the camera. But anyway, dropped her right in her tracks, absolutely smoked her perfect, right behind the shoulder, centered it in the opposite side shoulder, and it put her right down, and I've never, ever done that. Never seen it. Nice mature deer. I've seen this doe every time we've hunted that spot, which is, this is the third night all year. And I dropped her, left her there. Hoped a buck would come out later, and nothing did. But anyway, I've been wanting to get some venison for myself, for my family, other landowners, and people that we lease property from. Venison goes a long way. And after last night sitting that blind up there on a different field, I saw 20-some does come out, and I thought to myself, well, obviously a couple doe need to be shot. My wife and I killed 2 nice bucks, so I always try to kill 1 doe for every buck that I kill each season, and generally probably a couple extras, so like 2 to 1. And that seems to keep the herd in check. I would end up finishing my season in Iowa with 2 unfilled buck tags and no regrets. I'm not the type of hunter who needs to fill every single tag to be satisfied. To me, filming these animals, sharing the experience, and just chasing giants is enough. Thank you, God, and thank you for watching this episode of the White Knuckle Web Show.
Was hard to do with Kyle right there. It's a 5-year-old buck I nicknamed Double Dragon. He is a beautiful, but he got straight downwind, smelled the ozone, didn't know what it was, came right to us. You could see him lifting his nose. The wind is absolutely dead calm right now. It's just floating downhill. Watch that. Right to him. You cannot deny that he was just sitting there looking up at us in the tree. Not only one person, but 2 people. But it's not a human. It doesn't smell like a human, so we're not humans. So they're almost curious. I was hoping we would get to see that buck, though. He's pretty, isn't he?